What if I told you that everything you feel, the stress, the anxiety, the crushing weight of expectation, could be a choice? Not a choice to feel them, but a choice in how you respond. And that choice is the key to true freedom. In a world that loves to tell you who to be and what to do, Stoicism offers a quiet rebellion. It's not about being emotionless, it's about being unshakable. It's a roadmap for navigating life's toughest storms and emerging stronger. In this video, we're not just talking about old philosophical ideas. We're giving you 100 life rules, inspired by the Stoic masters like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, to build a fortress around your mind. These aren't just thoughts, they are tools. They are principles designed to protect your future, especially after 40. And the first rule is simple, but life-changing. Just because there's a race doesn't mean you have to run. The world is a blur of competition, of pressure, of a constant need to keep up. But what if you could just stop? What if you could choose your own path, even if it's a path of stillness? Choosing peace over competition isn't a retreat, it's an act of profound courage. It's a strength that the busy world will never understand. Have you ever felt like you're shrinking to fit into someone else's box? The moment you truly understand your own value, that all changes. You no longer chase approval like a thirsty man in the desert. You stop performing. You just become. You start walking taller. And suddenly the people who are meant for your life are the ones who can see you for who you really are. We've all been there. A door slams shut right in your face. A rejection that feels like a punch to the gut. But here's the thing. Sometimes you don't get what you want because you deserve something so much better. Life has a way of protecting you from things that were never truly meant for you. A closed door isn't always a punishment, it's a redirection. It's life's subtle whisper, guiding you toward a path that's truer to your soul. And what about those people? The ones who drain your energy. The ones who just don't get it. The ones who are committed to misunderstanding you. The greatest gift you can give yourself is to learn to be done with them. Not mad, not bitter, just done. Peace comes when you realize you don't need to explain yourself. Sometimes, the most powerful form of self-respect is just silence. It's a strange thing. Your mind can see the truth clearly, but your heart, it takes its own sweet time. Healing isn't just a mental game. It's a gentle, patient process for your heart to catch up to your head. Be kind to yourself in that space between knowing and feeling. Give your heart the time it needs. Have you ever let someone else's opinion define you? The moment you stop outsourcing your worth, the moment you realize your value is not a group decision, is the moment you become truly free. You're no longer performing a role, you're simply being. And in that stillness, that's where genuine confidence lives. We all have ghosts in our past, things we wish we could change. But the past is a story that has already been written. You can't rewrite it. You can't erase it. You can only accept it. And acceptance isn't a defeat. It's an act of surrender that leads to true freedom. You can be a good person without a spotlight. Let your actions speak for themselves. Quietly, consistently. Integrity needs no audience. The right people will see your character without you ever having to perform. Sometimes, the pain is the last thing connecting you to what you lost. And letting go can feel like a betrayal. But healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning how to carry the love without carrying the wound. It means learning to move on without abandoning the memory. Have you ever tried to be honest about your feelings, only to have the conversation turn into an argument? Honesty should build bridges, not walls. If your feelings are met with defensiveness instead of understanding, you might not be speaking to someone who's ready to listen. And what about all those people from your past? They have a version of you in their mind, a version that doesn't exist anymore. Don't shrink to fit that old memory. Honor the person you've become. You've grown. You've evolved. You've shed that old skin. What is the heaviest thing you can carry? It's not the past, and it's not a physical burden. It's the weight of what you're avoiding. Avoidance is quiet, but it's a heavy blanket that smothers your growth. What you resist builds roots. The only way to find light is to face it, name it, and move through it. Don't let the sadness of yesterday or the fear of tomorrow steal the joy of today. Yesterday is a faded photograph. Tomorrow is just a story. Today, this moment, is the only one that's real. Don't be so busy worrying about what was or what might be that you forget to live in this moment. The fact that you are still kind, after all you've been through, is not a weakness. It is the purest form of courage. It's a quiet rebellion against a harsh and cold world. In a world that hardens people, stay soft. That's where your real strength lives. Think about the things you hold on to. A relationship, a job, an old idea of who you are. Sometimes holding on does more damage than simply letting go. Clinging to the old feels safe, but it can cut you deeper. Letting go isn't giving up, it's a conscious choice to trade a struggle for peace. What if things had gone differently? We all play that game. But replaying what ifs is a waste of time. Regret replays the past, acceptance releases it. This moment is all that's real. Don't waste it on an illusion. The universe isn't a place you need to chase. It's a place you need to align with. The things you desire already exist. They're just waiting for you to become the version of yourself that is ready to receive them. That's where all the magic begins. The good you put out into the world always finds its way back to you. It might not be instant. It might not be obvious. But what you give truthfully and generously circles back, often when you least expect it. It's a fundamental law of the universe. Your feelings and desires, don't be ashamed of them. They are real, and you only get one life to feel them. Suppressing who you are out of fear is a quiet form of self-betrayal. This is your one chance. Live it honestly. And speaking of honesty, you don't deserve someone who comes back. You deserve someone who never leaves. Loyalty isn't a reward for their return, it's proven through their presence. The mark of real love isn't an apology, it's consistency. It's a tough pill to swallow. They don't see the wrong in their actions because they surround themselves with people who make those actions normal. When dysfunction becomes the norm, accountability disappears. Don't waste your truth on people who refuse to see it. Pain is a teacher, and it will not go away until the lesson is learned. Pain has infinite patience. It stays until you listen. But once you understand the lesson, the wound no longer needs to hurt. Sometimes you think you want to disappear, but what you really want is to be found, to be truly seen. The longing isn't for escape, it's for connection. It's a craving to be understood without having to explain. And one day, you will smile and say, "This is more than I ever prayed for." Life has these quiet, beautiful surprises waiting for you. When your patience and your hope finally align, blessings arrive in ways you never imagined. Growth is funny. Day by day, nothing seems to change. But when you look back, everything is different. Growth is a subtle, quiet process that happens in small moments. And eventually, the distance between who you were and who you are becomes undeniable. Who can hear you when you're quiet? Only the people who truly care about you. Your energy speaks, and those who love you are fluent in your stillness. For your peace of mind, stop trying to understand everything. Some things aren't meant to be solved, they're meant to be felt. Surrendering control, just for a moment, is where peace begins. Your kindness is a legacy. Some stranger somewhere still remembers you because you were kind to them when no one else was. Your kindness left a mark. Even if you don't remember the moment, they do. You matter more than you know. True strength isn't about never falling. It's about rising when the world expects you to break. That inner fire, that quiet defiance, that's where your real strength lives. There are 3 ways to deal with a problem. You either solve it, or you leave it, but you never live with it. Tolerating what drains you slowly becomes your identity. Liberation starts the second you choose action over endurance. You can't pour from an empty cup. Don't give so much of yourself to people who will not do the same for you. Love should never leave you feeling dry. Pour into those who also fill you up. Running on empty for someone who never reaches for your cup is not noble. It's self-destruction. Turning the page can be hard, especially when you know someone won't be in the next chapter. But the story must go on. Letting go isn't forgetting, it's making room for what's next. Your life is a book, and even if they were an important character, you must keep writing your own story. The present is so fleeting. One day, these ordinary moments will echo in your mind like a distant song. Don't be so busy chasing the future that you forget to live in the now. Enjoy the moments before they fade into a memory. Life is going to knock you down. You can't control that, but your response, that quiet refusal to be reduced by the pain, that is your power. Be kind to everyone, because it's their first time living. But don't forget it's your first time too. We're all figuring it out. Extend grace to others, but also to yourself. No one has it all figured out. Not even you. People's cruelty isn't about you. It's a reflection of their own pain. Don't let their wounds become your story. If you keep carrying the same old bricks, you will keep building the same old house. To build something new, you have to lay down what no longer fits. You have to heal the pain first, so the patterns don't repeat. Don't trade your long-term peace for a moment of short-term comfort. A moment of impulse can cost you more than it gives. Protect what truly matters. Love without illusion is rare. And home isn't a place, it's a person. You belong to the ones who have seen your scars and still choose to stay. Those are your people. That's where you find your home. The worst place you can be is inside your own head. Overthinking turns thoughts into cages. Freedom isn't about changing the world. It's about stepping out of that spiral and returning to the present moment. Your energy is finite, so spend more time with the people who remind you of who you are. The ones who bring you back to yourself. They're rare. So hold on to them. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be someone who is trying to be better. Perfection is a trap. Growth lives in the effort, not in the outcome. It's okay to miss someone and still not want them back. Missing them is human, but love without peace is not a place worth returning to. Honor the feeling, without reopening the door. Imagine living your life a second time, and trying not to repeat the same mistakes. With that mindset, everything slows down. You act with intention, you speak with care, and you choose not to repeat what once hurt you. Healing isn't about going back to who you were before. It's about letting go of what broke you and building someone stronger. You're not meant to rewind, you're meant to rise. Wiser and braver than before. Healing isn't a rewind, it's a rebirth. When the road gets bumpy, you don't abandon the car, you put on the seatbelt. Discomfort doesn't always mean you're on the wrong path. Sometimes it means you're moving forward. Hold steady, ride it out, respect your boundaries enough to not argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Not every battle is worth your energy. When someone refuses to hear you, silence becomes your greatest shield. You're not late, and you're not early. You're exactly where you need to be. There's a quiet rhythm to life. Trust the timing, even when it feels off. Just because someone handles a difficult situation gracefully doesn't mean it's not weighing heavily on them. Strength isn't the absence of struggle. Some people carry entire storms in silence. Never mistake composure for ease. Be so focused on watering your own garden that you don't have time to check if someone else's is greener. Comparison is the thief of joy. Sometimes, peace depends on walking away without answers. Closure isn't something you get, it's something you choose. By deciding that your peace is worth more than understanding. If it won't matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes upset about it. Perspective is power. The past is not a life sentence. It is a lesson. Regret won't rewrite it. Worry won't shape what's ahead. You are not defined by what happened to you. Learn from it, release it, and step forward. Never take criticism from a person you wouldn't take advice from. Not every voice deserves a seat in your mind. The next time someone offers their opinion of your life, consider the source. Their judgment might not even be worth carrying. At some point, you'll realize that the only person with true authority over your life is you. The moment you stop handing out permission slips to others, that's the moment you reclaim your power. Choose your words and actions with intention. They have weight. They have consequences. Let your speech and your deeds align. Your character isn't built by what you say, but by what you do. And what about your mindset? It's your most powerful tool. Discipline your mind to find the good in every situation. This isn't about being delusional or ignoring the bad. It's about training a muscle. Optimism is a muscle, and choosing to find the light, especially in the darkness, that's strength. Stop expecting others to always agree with you. It's a road to constant disappointment. You can respect another person without needing them to see the world through your eyes. Stay grounded in your own truth. Don't do anything you feel you'd have to lie about later. Peace is living in truth, unapologetically. If you can't say it out loud, it might not be worth doing. You will make a lot of people mad doing what's right for you. That's a guarantee. But your life isn't a democracy. Not everyone will clap for your boundaries, and that's okay. Do what honors your soul. Any thought you have about the future is a story, a piece of fiction you're writing in your head. Worrying about tomorrow doesn't change it, it only robs you of today. Live in the only moment that's real, this one. When it comes to friends, quality beats quantity every time. If you need more than one hand to count your best friends, you might be a friend of many, but you're not a best friend to any. Friendship is built on depth and presence, not proximity and numbers. Your energy is finite. Not everything deserves your heart. Choose wisely where you invest your time and your love. Protect your peace. Wisdom knows when to let things go. Pride wants to win the argument. Wisdom wants to win the peace. Sometimes, silence is stronger than being right. Life doesn't care about your plans. It will bend them. It will break them. But resilience isn't about insisting your plans be perfect. It's about learning to adjust, to roll with the punches, to accept the beautiful chaos of it all. You were built for this moment. Your strength may not be obvious right now, but it's there, inside you, ready. You are fit by nature to bear whatever comes your way. And it is never too late. It is never too late to turn your life in a completely new direction. Change doesn't need a special invitation or the perfect timing. One honest, intentional day can shift everything. Start when you're ready. And remember, ready can be now. Life repeats lessons until they are learned. If a pattern keeps showing up in your life, it's not punishment, it's instruction. It's a chance to see things differently. Distance brings clarity. Sometimes stepping back from a situation reveals what was hidden when you were too close. Why let go of yesterday? Because yesterday has already let go of you. It's not holding on to you, it's you who won't release it. Let go, and feel how light you become. Don't confuse stress with responsibility. Carrying a huge burden doesn't make you noble, it just makes you tired. True responsibility has clarity. Stress is often a sign you're carrying what isn't yours to carry. You don't have to prove anything to anyone in this life, but yourself. You are not here to impress, you are here to grow, to live truthfully, and to find peace with the person you see in the mirror. Time isn't the issue, priority is. We always make time for what matters. What you choose to delay reveals what you truly value. Enjoy every bit of your life to the fullest. Your sacrifices and compromises will be rewarded. Even in hardship, there's a kind of strange beauty. Live presently, even when it's tough. No one ever gets tired of loving. They get tired of waiting. They get tired of assuming. They get tired of lies and being hurt. Love doesn't exhaust us, pain does. When someone walks away, it's often because the love was buried beneath the weight of disappointment. Never keep people in your life who don't love and respect you as much as you do them. Love without balance becomes a quiet form of self-harm. Reciprocity isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. True growth is not competition. It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being a better version of yourself. Comparison keeps you small. Look inward. That's where progress truly begins. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's what you do when you get back up. Failure is not final. What defines you is how you rise, bruised but unbroken. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to learn from them, and strong enough to correct them. Accountability is power. Owning your wrongs isn't a weakness, it's maturity, courage, and the start of real change. Be the person you needed when you were younger. Heal forward. What you lacked can now be what you offer to others, and to yourself. That's how we break the cycle. Growth doesn't happen in giant leaps. It happens in the small adjustments. The quiet lessons. Seeds you plant today will bloom when you need them most. Someone's opinion of you doesn't have to become your reality. People will project. They will misjudge, they will misunderstand, but their words don't define you, unless you let them. Some people are all charm and pleasant words. But remember, kindness can be a costume. Loyalty lives in consistency, not charm. Our lives are defined by opportunities, even the ones we miss. A missed chance can become the mirror that shows you who you are. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Perspective is power. Your mindset is your armor. What you feed your mind becomes the ground you stand on when life shakes you. You can't ever truly know another person unless you can live inside their head. So approach others with humility. Don't just see fragments. Accept that much remains hidden. Our abilities may open doors, but our choices decide what we do once we're inside. Our character is built, moment by moment, by the choices we make. You train people how to treat you. Boundaries are lessons. Every yes, every no, and every moment of silence teaches others what you will and will not accept. Teach wisely. Not every hurt is intentional. Sometimes it's ignorance, not malice, that causes a wound. Save your energy for what truly matters. Know when it's time to turn the page. Not every chapter is meant to last. Staying too long in what's finished only delays what's waiting for you ahead. Move forward with grace. If someone is trying to bring you down, it's not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of their own insecurity. Attacks come from a place of fear. Never deny yourself an experience just because it's unknown or uncomfortable. Growth lives on the edge of discomfort. The unknown might be exactly what you need to become who you're meant to be. If you only blame your problems on someone else, you give them all your power. Accountability is where change begins. Take your power back. People don't forget. Some wounds fade, but they rarely vanish. Be mindful of your impact. Some things echo longer than you intended. The impossible is often just an illusion. What once seemed unreachable becomes reality when belief meets effort. Don't prepare the road for your kids. Prepare your kids for the road. Build their resilience. Teach them strength. That's the greatest gift you can give. And finally, you don't have to have all the answers right now. You will learn through your experiences. Clarity comes through motion. Just keep going. Life will teach you. A bad decision isn't a good decision just because you got away with it. Integrity means doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Words linger long after you've moved on. Speak with caution. Choose your words with care because your voice becomes a part of someone else's story. You are the one who will get you where you want to go. Nobody is coming to save you. Accept responsibility for your life, because that is where your power truly begins. Make improvements, not excuses. Excuses keep you stuck. Progress speaks for itself, and real respect is earned quietly, not shouted for. Perspective is the pivot. What you see as a wall, another person sees as a doorway. Train your mind to look deeper. And if you're going to apologize, don't add a but. A true apology is a surrender. No defense, no excuse. Anything less just turns healing into another wound. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. You don't control the length of your story, but you do shape its meaning. Life moves fast, so slow down. Look up, look around. This is life, happening now. Don't miss it. Anger is like acid. It does more harm to the vessel that holds it than to the thing it is poured on. Holding onto anger punishes you more than anyone else. Letting go isn't weakness, it's self-preservation. You can only lose what you cling to. The tighter you hold, the more life slips through. Freedom begins with release. You will never be able to please everyone, so don't live your life chasing that finish line. Live true to yourself, and let acceptance come from those who see you for who you are. It is not as important which choice you make, as it is to make a choice and commit to it. Indecision keeps you stuck. Growth happens through motion. Don't worry about controlling your emotions. Worry about controlling your actions. Feelings are human. What you do with them is what defines you. Listen to your conscience and do the right thing. No matter the cost. It may cost you comfort, but it will buy you peace. And peace, once earned, is priceless. We live longer when we're too busy living. Presence stretches time. When you're immersed in life, you're not just existing, you're truly living. So, as we close the book on these 100 life rules, remember this. Stoicism isn't just a collection of clever sayings. It's a map. It's a tool for navigating your life with strength, clarity, and grace. These principles aren't just for moments of crisis. They're meant to be lived every single day. In your choices, in your mindset, in your quiet moments of reflection. If this journey has resonated with you, if it's given you a new way to see the world, then this is just the beginning. The journey to a better, stronger you is a marathon, not a sprint, and I'm here to run it with you. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps this channel grow and allows us to keep making content like this for people who, like you, are on a journey of self-improvement. And if you're still watching right now, thank you. That says everything about your commitment to growth. It says you're ready to build a better future. Keep learning, keep showing up for yourself. And to let me know you've made it to the end, leave a comment below with the words, "I am a new version." I can't wait to see you in the next video as we continue our Stoic journey together. And the first rule is simple, but life-changing. Just because there's a race doesn't mean you have to run. The world is a blur of competition, of pressure, of a constant need to keep up. But what if you could just stop? What if you could choose your own path, even if it's a path of stillness? Choosing peace over competition isn't a retreat, it's an act of profound courage. It's a strength that the busy world will never understand.